What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for C3.ai with the ticker symbol AI. Remember that if you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate all those who have already subscribed and liked my videos. Just a reminder that this video is for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So when I first opened the stock and I looked at the chart, I was like, okay, it looks like just a little downtrend. And then when I zoomed out, I was like, man, this thing crashed a lot since its all-time high. Let's see what that percentage drop is. Looks like the high was 183 and the lows are at the $28 level. So that's an 84 to 85% drop. So that's pretty ridiculous. You can see that during IPOs, normally stocks they don't always, but usually they shoot up just to trap everybody. And then look what prices did. They crashed back down. They created a double top, which is a reversal pattern normally, and prices have been selling off ever since. So I'm pretty sure if you go look at any, usually IPOs, I don't know if people even came up with a strategy for this or not, but usually when I see IPOs shoot up, I know sooner or later it's going to come back to the starting point, and maybe even less in the future, just because usually when a company goes IPO, it's overvalued. They're not going to undervalue the company at the price, so usually it's overvalued, and normally it just usually trades less than the IPO price before reversing in the future. So let's go ahead and take a look at this chart. You can see that it's pretty much a slow grind down pretty much every day. You can see there's a lot of red bars and the pullbacks are very small. Show you guys this channel. So it looks like there was this spike in channel that has officially ended. However, the bad news is that prices are still inside of a larger downtrend channel. As you can see here, this is the spike down in June, and then there was a flatter channel in play. And then recently prices broke outside of the channel and made a new low, so that's usually what you expect to see. And now we're getting a reversal in play. We're gonna have to see how far the reversal goes up, but probably not that long, just because I still see a larger uptrend in play. You can see that right now with the yellow channel. So the green channel is already played out. However, prices are still respecting the yellow channel, and we're getting bounces from the lower and upper side. So it looks like prices are at the lower side of the channel, and I expect it to continue higher to the upper side of the channel. So it looks like my target for this company is at the 43.65 level, and especially since there was a previous range there. And normally when prices break outside the range, usually if prices start coming back to it, then we're gonna retest that breakout level. As you can see here, that prices were range bound for a couple of months, and then you can see this big red bar that was a breakout, and prices continue lower, bounce from the lower side of the channel, and now it looks like we're getting a reversal back up to test this breakout level right around that $44 level. So that's where I expect prices to go in the near term. However, in the long term, I still expect lower prices, just because I see that there's a measured move in play right here. This was the first leg down, and then you can see there was a two-legged correction up. Let me zoom in a little bit closer for you guys. I'm hoping you can see that two-legged correction in play before prices continue lower. You can see that was the first leg up, and the prices sold off again and then made a push up again. And you can see right around this measured move at that $49.50 level, that's where prices started to find resistance, start selling off. And once prices tested this highs of the range multiple times, it just gave up, and also was at the upper side of the channel. So since we had that two-legged correction, that marks the center of the pattern. And if I drag this measured move down, you can see that my target for this company is at the $20 level. So that's where I expect prices to go. Does it have to get there? No, but technically it could. So that's where I'm expecting prices to go. I don't think it'll go in one move down. I think we're going to see that two-legged correction back up to the breakout level to test it. And we need to see a break outside of the channel to have faith that a reversal will happen in the future, because even if we just reach the upper side of the channel, then we could just continue to chop inside of it, something like this. So if I extrapolate the channel further down, you can see that the trend could last a long time. So when does a trend end? Usually when prices break outside of the channel and then they make a one leg down, one move, one last attempt to retest the lows and make a new one. That's when it shows signs of weakness, and that's when you know a reversal is coming. So right now, if I erase all the drawings I just made, you can see that prices are still inside of this yellow channel. So once we get a break outside of it and a move to a new low, and if it's, so we could get something like this: we break outside the channel, retest this breakout level, and then make a new low at this measure move. That would be an aggressive trader's dream. So that's where they would be probably taking longs, an aggressive trader. But then again, you still don't want to be picking bottoms in a downtrend. But that gives you more hope and signs that the downtrend is ending and you could expect a reversal soon. But as of right now, there's no signs of bullish action yet. We're still inside this downtrend channel, and we could just see a move up. However, this move up, I still expect selling again in the future, just because if prices are still inside the channel, I expect lower prices in the future. But even if we do get a break outside the channel, then I still expect lower price in the future, just because it's the first break outside the channel, and the measure move is also at the $20 level. So that's my analysis on the daily chart. So this company is just in a slow grind down. You can see that pretty much daily that it's been getting selling off or having small corrections. And the thing is, I don't see any bullish signs yet as of right now, but it could change the future. I mean, the thing about this company, it looks like, I don't know anything about it. If I just zoom down, it usually tells you what it is. It looks like C3.ai Incorporated provides enterprise artificial intelligence software for digital transformation. So I think definitely AI is the future. Same thing as e-commerce and the metaverse, whatever they call that. I forgot what it's called. The where it's not virtual reality. There you go. So virtual reality, AI, e-commerce, usually anything online or digital, like cryptocurrency. That's probably all going to be the future. But anything that pops up so quickly like this is unsustainable and it's not going to last long. If you go look at a 3D printing, everyone thought 3D printing was the future, and you can see that those stocks were pretty much in a bubble and really hasn't recovered ever since. I haven't looked at it in a while. Maybe it started a slight uptrend, but you can see that the chart was just up and then back down to right where it started. So they were just too early for its time, but it still could be the future. Same thing with AI. I think they are rolling out more AI, so this could be better than those companies, but nonetheless, I still see lower prices in the future technically. So let's go ahead and wrap this up on the weekly chart. So you can see that this company was a recent IPO, so there's not a lot of price action to this chart. So it looks like prices just had a recent breakout side of the small range, which is known as a congestion or consolidation phase. And it looks like prices are coming back to test the breakout level at the $44 level and come back to the EMA, because prices don't like to be far away from it for a long time. The EMA is like the magnet, but eventually I still expect prices to continue lower, because it looks like prices are still respecting this channel that's working lower. Every time we come up to the upper side, we get rejected back down, we find resistance, and every time we come up to the lower side, we find some type of support and continue higher. So that's pretty much my analysis for AI. Thank you for stopping by and checking my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised at what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also, share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.